got in on that final play?
By the looks of it on the screen, nah, I didn't get it.
When did you make up your mind on the play that was going to have to be, your option instead of throwing it?
When the DN decided that he was going to be late on the ball, he kind of ruined the whole play because the shoulder pass, he wasn't paying attention. As soon as I said hi, he got caught up in his assignment and it actually helped him because my only option was either run it or throw it to the flats, and I was playing man, so I couldn't do that.
The receivers were not open to throwing down to them. You didn't see any open receivers.
On that play?
Yeah.
Play was a 3-read design. It's either shoulder pass, the flats to Clyde, or run it in. And the other two guys are blocking. So the flats, they covered it pretty well. They did everything they're supposed to. The DN, he actually, him being late off the ball, he actually played the shoulder pass, not knowing it. But next time we just got to run up in there and never put ourselves in that situation again.
Jacory, what are you thinking when you get first and goal at the 2-yard line, 4 chances to win the game with that?
I'm thinking we're going to get it. That's the first thing that went through my head. Number ones that I think that we weren't going to push it in. We had a great offensive line. We had a great running backs, tight ends that's going to block for us, and we should have got that in.
Jacory, what's the level of nerves to huddle on 4th down after obviously 1, 2, and 3 go by the wayside? Just how nervous were you on 4th down, knowing that was the ultimate moment, really?
No, it wasn't no nervousness. It was just us executing the play. Just getting to the huddle and telling everybody we got to push it in, no matter what. And we fell a couple of inches short. And that's the game of football. The game played by inches. You got to get every inch.
Jacory, what was the difference for you in the second half? You looked a lot more confident. You were obviously making some great throws. What was the difference for you?
Remembering that, I'm not playing for anybody but my team. You listen around, you hear the boos, you hear all that stuff. I'm happy about that. It fuels me. And I'm glad that, fans want to be that way. But, this is what we got to do. The team just stood behind my back, gave me extra fuel. And as a team, we just had to come out there and overcome everything that was happening. So we came out, we pushed through everything, and we, unfortunately, we fell up a couple inches short.
Corey, what went through your mind after threw that bomb to Streeter and overthrown?
Nothing. Just gotta move on to the next play. Just made a bad throw.
So you feel like the first down was your best chance of scoring when you guys caught him off guard with the pass to line down there?
Yeah, I thought that was our best chance of scoring right there. We did kind of catch him off guard. Got to make a better throw. Got to put it in his chest next time. So, as long as we execute everything right, I thought that was going to be the end of it.
It seemed like you were a lot more aggressive than Jacory in the second half, throwing the ball down the field, taking more chances. Was it a different mentality in the second half?
Just stopped caring. Just went out there and played. Stopped caring about everything that was out going around. Just went out there and played football. Played how my coach told me to play. Played how Coach Golden told us to play. Just kept working.
Jacory, you guys have been here before. Obviously, how do you got 1 and 2? How do you keep it together?
That's where the leaders got to step in. Me being the leader, I got to go in now. Got to make sure everybody keep their head up. Make sure everybody know that this is not the end. We still have a long road ahead of us. We got to go out there and take care of Bethune this week so that we can get into the ACC play and then take care of our business.
Jacory, not having a healthy Lamar Miller, how did that affect the play calling there at the end?
It didn't affect the play calling at all because we have other backs that we can put in. If Lamar go down, we got Mike James. If Mike James go down, we have Waldo Clemens. And even Big Mo, he can carry the ball a little bit. So, we're not worried about those things. We have depth. We just got to keep grinding.
Jacory, Tyler was pretty outspoken about those 2 offsides penalties in the first half. I think they were maybe on 3rd or 4th down, and just talk about what those do to drives.
They're drive killers, energy vampires. They suck the life out of the drive. You have the momentum, doing everything right, and you get a false start. I gotta speak up louder. I gotta make sure I take care of my end of the job, and everybody else can take care of theirs. So it's a team effort. We got to make sure we focus in and correct these things.
You said you stopped caring. What do you mean by that?
When I then played my game, play how Coach Fish taught me to play, just stay within the system. But just make plays.
Why do you think you maybe weren't playing your game first half?
2 legs. Came on 2 legs. Didn't start fast. I had to make sure, we just got to come out and start fast. That's pretty much it.
We have time for 2 more questions for Jacory.
Is it disheartening, Jacory, to hear your fans react like that?
Not at all. Something I don't care about, and the team doesn't care about either. Like we said before, we play for ourselves, for those who love us, whether it's our family members, our friends, fans, or the ones that do support us. So those are the people that we play for. And other than that, we keep everything within ourselves and keep grinding and keep pushing. Because at the end of the day, we're the ones that's on the field that's out there giving up our bodies, sacrificing ourselves in order to win the game.
Worried about Lamar at all moving forward? I mean, it looked like he was in pain and obviously couldn't play that last drive.
Of course, I'm always worried about a guy that's injured. I don't know to what extent his injury is, but he's a tough guy, and I know he's going to be in there all week in the training room trying to get right, trying to get healthy so that we can be back next week full throttle.